Hey, welcome back. Like, share, subscribe. Because my vibe as usual. Permitted discretion is advised. I'm kind of, I'm all bubbly and it's funny because I can't believe I took it there. Y'all want to go overseas with it? When I was doing it, this reminded me of, how we would, be able to do how we would fix our hair from back in the days. I'm talking about before we were born, right? I'm talking this flesh here. Anyways, as I was backing out my other cars that I had, because y'all know I'll be using these. Further discussion is advised if I ain't say it already. How close in proximity these thieves were, the identity theft and all of that stuff. That's crazy. I forgot when I made these, but I got dates and stuff for that. Sold out dates. I was shuffling as I was listening. Wow, that is just like too ironic. Check the profile. Yeah. Because I used to be at school and stuff, when our mail would run. So you don't know what's doing what. And I've been over here for that long. And I got to see a lot of stuff. And it was just weird. Like I said, with the chaos magic of all sorts. It was real, real close. I would just look, though. I'm an onlooker. Because I just want to make sure it's not coming down to my door. Because as I mentioned, I play the music and stuff. It is, it's not that small of a town. But it's small enough for everybody to be connected to each other. If you don't know that person know the person that you know, type of situation there, and besides growing up in the town, right? It's a lot of cremations in people's family. The universe hold my family down. What the hell? I don't want to bend these up. See, I ain't have no lamination for these. I will laminate these, y'all. These aren't new either. Forgot how many this one held. I don't even think I had like a couple that I didn't use. I think it's like 120. So what's the conversation? People play with mirror magic. I don't get it. See, I know for a fact that a Libra tried to dismantle my foundation. Yeah, that's personal. Huh? It's in the records, right? It's been recorded. Yeah, shit. The foundation is elite. Stop playing. Y'all shouldn't have came in trying to catfish me. We going back to the religious folks back in the colonial America. Let's not play with me. Y'all were doing identity theft. Eastern Star? Who that is? Who that folk? Yo, you know what? When I just did that, it just came up. Somebody was like, your kinfolk. Who thought that they was about to go playing around globally? Who thought? Let me see what's under there. Oh, what Scorpio thought they was bad like that? Who brought death to themselves? Y'all know that card too. What witch opened the portal? What company? They kept on a hush hush, I heard. Okay. Well, thank you. Because you just created me a business. I'm just being honest. When they did that spell work, they opened up, didn't they? Look at what the fuck, y'all. I wasn't even thinking of this shit. Even though now that it's in plain sight now. Back when I was younger, and I never. What the fuck? You know how scary some shit like that is? And people just decide to go play in it in the graveyard. Yo, I just heard the graveyard dirt and shit. Yo, I started learning about that sage and stuff, and I just started burning it. And then, but once I looked up and understood before I went to touching any goddamn thing, y'all, I ain't just walk in the booth. I did do a little investigating. But it was enough for me to understand. And when I did do that shit, it started clearing out a lot of shit. And a lot of stuff started just naturally coming up. Natural astrology. Here go the influence. I present the influence. How I became more in tune. Because things, you know, my girl just, I was loading my videos that's already up. And, you know, I hadn't listened to anybody like that earlier because, you know, I was going to head out and something just came over me. It was like, yo, you got to go in the booth, sis. So here she go. When I just said that, my sister popped up. You got to go in the booth, sis. Bless her soul. See, the influence is present. And what I got by the influence is present. Whoever influenced that bullshit is present, right? They introduced themselves as death. Poisonous motherfuckers. Like I said, they was poisoning people and everything. And then if y'all heard my story from back when Granny used to say, yeah, that shit came into the present day. Yo, I took a lot of spiritual baths. I did not stop playing because I didn't even know. I did not stop playing in the tub. Remember that back in the days, y'all? Shit, that was a skill I picked up way back in the days. But I knew about that. You know, just basically I used it as a soother. I didn't know it went beyond that. See, I was networking and these people got caught up in their net because they didn't have the skill to pay no goddamn bills. Look at what's underneath. Stoic, 300 BC. That's before Christ. These people not stoic. They didn't know it. Oh, you know what? When I was going through my cards, because I checked to make sure ain't nothing sticking together like my last ones because they almost tore. Victorian era. Let me tell y'all about this. Remember they did the spell work on the sun. That's a no-brainer. I seen something and I used to tell people and it just still, you know, I don't really talk about it like that because it makes me sad. To know when it's like people try to call you crazy, like they don't believe you. But anyway, we took this picture. Mind you, I had this kid. And all I was allowed to take away was his clothing, you know, and in the process of seeing him, you know, before he left. Oh, excuse me, you guys. I get a little teary-eyed. I'm trying to hold it down, okay? I was told I could have a picture. And what I learned about these pictures, it just came across my feed on how people back in the Victorian era used to have pictures with their deceased children. I was able to get one of those. Actually, a couple of them. Almost 23 years later, I still wish I could have brought him home. And y'all know I'm sarcastic too, to a certain degree. Well, all the way up. God loved him best. It was a battle between heaven and hell. But I did give him to God. That's why I'm able to stand firm with this conversation. That's why I'm able to accept that he is no longer here in the flesh. But when he decided to come down, you know, and pay a little visit to mommy, I'm thankful for that too. Jesus. Something about a Leo. This Victorian era. The personality. The value. And the Gemini. And right underneath there say use letters. A through Z. So anyways, let's get it. What I got out of this Leo card, you know, it does, they do represent people. So take it how you want to take it. The strength that comes from beyond our time. Remember, this shit go way back. I didn't even put the years. Because when I came up with these cards, I didn't just come up out the blue with it, y'all. I was looking it up. And it was so much information. It's over 120 cards. If not that to exact. So there's no way in hell you're going to actually be able to present all that information unless you reevaluate, go back and look it up. I don't have a problem with that. So this strength comes from the Victorian era. The personality trait holds a lot of weight. I heard we were all victorious. We were all, y'all, I don't know how the fuck. It's okay. We had a value system. And then with this Gemini here, you know, that's the connection, the partnerships and all of that. We had a value within our connections. We stood firm in what we believed in and all that shit. It take a lot of strength with the, man, listen. With letters A through Z. Yo, this shit. That shit hurt like a bitch, y'all. To know these motherfuckers try to play somebody like that. I got a bag. I didn't even get another basket. Let's see what we got here with these letters A through Z. We got R. We got J. We got A. We got I. G. S. Y'all, I had all this shit. When I say I had all this already ready, I just wasn't ready to bring it out because I knew about the people stealing and stuff, and I'm watching this shit with YouTube, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I was kind of nervous because, you know, people be trying to do ideas and shit, but I know ain't nobody bringing it out like this. They can try. Probably even execute properly, but it still ain't gonna come. It's still not the truth. I don't copy people. I can't. It's like, I ain't never like that. It just never sat right with me. Like, why the fuck would I do that? Oh, I got two S's, the W, another motherfucking R, Y, and G. Yo, the connection. That's what ended up on the top of this. Let me cut it up. The community. Didn't I tell y'all we from didn't I mention, oh yeah, shit, now that I said that, and we talking about the Victorian era and all that stuff, I'm thinking of, well, you know who hair does look like? On top of that, Susan B. Let's not play with me. So let me see what I can get up out of this. Remember how I was telling y'all about how people be copying everybody? You can't copy nobody else fucking swag, y'all. That shit's not even gonna happen. You know why? Because this, that gas, yo, y'all know I smoked, right? I used to smoke. So shit, when I came in with enough is enough, I knew what I was coming, what I had, but I wasn't ready to bring it to the forefront because I know, y'all, it's a yes for me. Say what? Y'all crazy for doing that. Somebody saw what happened. Oh, hey, y'all. Y'all want to hear something cool? Y'all be looking for people's physical features and stuff. I just got jaws. It's so funny because I used to think when I was younger too, being with my Bill, and my aunt used to say I remind her of the wrestler, China. It's so funny, the jawlines. Jawlines represents a physical character. That's crazy, y'all. Hey, remember I mentioned too that people thought they were slick or they on the low with it. Like I said, I have nothing against LGBT. You can't judge people until they show you who the fuck they are. I'm not gonna judge you, just act right. You know what I'm saying? But it's people that was in this mix that are gay. And probably been gay for a long time. Ray. Somebody with gray hair. These people been doing it for a long time. They tried to sway y'all from the truth. Mm-mm. Sis. Somebody's sister as well was in the way. Something, even though this doesn't come up as that, the S is significant. This has a distinct way of presenting itself. Something significant about somebody's routine, their strategy on how shit was getting done, right? Yo, I could see it. I could feel it, yo. It get a little excited in this damn shirt. Me looking at it don't help it out no more. It's something about the shirt too that excites me. The fucking candy cane shirt, y'all. The name Jay is here. Could just be an initial, but yo, that shit real. Everybody thought they was in. Everybody was in on the jig. Fuck that. Somebody rigged the jig. I love them too, but somebody who tried to impersonate me wear wigs. That's why I came out like this too, you know, because like I said, I'm comfortable as hell with me. I just happen to know that people throw all them spells, you see. The S represents the spells. The S for the beginning and the S on the end. It's plural. Somebody could like to drink. I do, but not in this view read. This is somebody else who probably take a swig. I heard the dog was wagging their tail. Somebody is basically raggedy. It didn't come up like there ain't no D in here, but shit. They tried to wage war. They did jar magic, air signs. Something significant about heirs. Heirs. Yeah. Yo. Damn. Woo. Call it what y'all want, y'all. These people play with a lot of magic. Flipping this W around because it just had me do that. Mister. A Mister and a Mrs. Like I said, it was people coming for this. Somebody set up a smear campaign. We know that. Like I said, people wasn't just following me for nothing. You know what I got with rags too, y'all? They took my items. Remember I told you they stole them clothes too? And whatever else they could have got their hands on that belonged to me physically, they used those to make the voodoo dolls. Ain't no way in hell with that. Why I got that still like that? Yeah, them bitches was miserable. Misers. I just heard majestic. Whatever y'all was doing, it didn't make sense. Like, y'all shouldn't have did that shit to me. Look for signs. That's what I wrote on the back of this. With the eye. Yeah, I seen all the signs. Let me look on the back of these. Because that rings bells too, y'all. Let me show you how I really get it in. That's why I told people I wasn't playing with them. And they didn't know. They thought I was playing with them because they was playing with me. And I am not with the fuck shit. Jesus Christ. We found the signs. See between the lines. Yo, read. Read between the lines. And within those lines, it was a lot of signs. This is not a joke, y'all. Who fucking with what? What community? Any community? Damn, everywhere I was going, 2019, let's get it. 23, 2018, these motherfuckers, 2007. Didn't I tell you we almost got shot at? 2001, my son died. I'm just going in there like that. 2010, grandpa died. Let's get it. 25, I was 25 when he got shot in his motherfucking head. Don't come around this bitch with that shit. Y'all got to be kidding me. And I don't play none of that shit, sir. That's what it's on here too. Yeah. These motherfuckers rigged up some shit, y'all. Hoo-wee. Something about people risk. I keep these on because I can. And I like them. They're actually quite crafty. So I like this shit. And then, once I learned what it was for, it's like, okay. And it took me back. Even though I'm from this era in life, it just took me to where it's like, ooh, no copyrights. To my man, y'all know I be throwing people out there. Beanie Siegel, I got to have it. Y'all know that song? Remember that? Y'all, listen, we wasn't about to play no games. Who thought they was about to have it? Now they got it. Didn't I say enough is enough? Didn't I have a video, let them have it? And even though this doesn't have all the letters, I just got in with the King of the Ring. They came in fucking with the King of the Ring. They wanted to wrestle. They set up a match. And they lost. Yo. This shit rare as fuck. Even though that ain't, it's rare. I heard it's a lot of layers to this. I'm gonna get up off of these. Look at it. Look. Didn't I say it's rare? Then the damn sun came out. It's actually pretty cold now, y'all. Cold. When we got the Holy Spirit on this card, just sitting there just smiling. I shouldn't have all this coffee, y'all, either. Like I said, I like the smell and the taste. No, I don't have to use the bathroom after. Based on how you make it, I think. But it's good. It's soothing to the mind. Like people like tea to relax. I like coffee to relax. Now, I could put some espresso in there. Yes, it'd be over. But I'm naturally like this. Besides when people try to piss me off or get in my energy and send all the stupid shit. Look. Keys to the streets. Secrets on the city. Looky. That dark sea, that big sea there. Damn. You know what? When I made these cards, I just did it. I did not go back over them and study them or nothing. So what I'm giving you is what I got. With this big C here. And the way I messed up with the letter, so I ended up shading it in. This big C. Look, don't this look like a crooked smile, y'all? Usually when people give you the side smile, they hiding something. This is crazy. What else we got, y'all? Cardi Rasbus is not the rapper. None of them niggas don't matter. Try to fuck up my life, I'm flattered. I hate that. Look, almost broke the neck on the Gemini. This is natural astrology. Y'all influence me. And I thank you. Like I said, I'm not mad at anybody. I just hate what the fuck they thought they was about to do. And all this shit been going on all this time and nobody knew. Well, a lot of people knew, but they tried to hide it. And I'm talking about for the newcomers. Look at that. The partnership. On their behalf, they were influenced. And my partnership, my connection, came back again. I was doing an investigation. I didn't know I was going to find some witches. Because I was hearing I seen the telltale signs. I was hearing things, not from no outside land, from actually human people like myself. And I just, like I said, on my fool's journey, I was collecting that information, and then I started paying attention to the companies, the company people keep, the companies I was in, stepping in. And this is people. So I paid attention to that. And I always kept my eyes open. And, you could step into a spot and it automatically could feel different. And those witches were opening portals. Like I said, I didn't know about moon magic and crazy ass shit like that. I didn't know about that. I knew that people do the voodoo, but I didn't know what exactly it was. Because like I said, I just seen the shit from movies with skulls and all that shit, So I wasn't thinking that, my type of people would be doing that shit. And it's not about the color. You know about devil worshippers and shit, but it's like, if you don't know them, you looking for something else. You're looking, see? That's why you don't go off face value with motherfuckers now. And with all that research, that shit global, it's like, okay, but you got to pay attention to what the fuck is you doing. And a lot of the people show their misery. A lot of people didn't have the right motherfucking mindset doing that shit. And they did that shit. They was routinely doing it. You know what I'm saying? And the miser stole my identity. They discharge. Ooh, I just heard they discharge weapons. They ain't got no business. Somebody could have deposited a weapon, meaning they could have threw it away after they did their job, trying to hold on to, trying to do quality control for a community.